Hello, everybody, and welcome to our special Jaspers Day Game Day Dungeons and Dragons One Shot Chronicle. It's the quest for the Eye of Pelor. We are raising funds for Jaspers Game Day. Your donations will be giving advantages to our players and disadvantages to our dungeon master. We will have giveaways for Jasper's Game Day swag, as well as a PDF copy of the Red Opera, courtesy of Apiothus Studios. Hopefully, I said that right. If we meet our stretch goal of $1,000, we will also give away a coffin-shaped dice box from Michaela Artoria Designs, which is one of these. Every donation to Jasper's Game Day goes towards suicide prevention and awareness initiatives. Please help out if you can. Spread the word if you can't. We are presenting this game to you in partnership with our friends at Martlet Games and Dimples and Dice. Thank you to both of those. And now on to our game. We are running a little bit late due to some technical difficulties. It's the internet that happens. So now let's meet our players. Let us start off with Jennifer.
Hello. Hi, I am Jen Kreshmer. I am a writer, producer, actor, creator. I am one of the authors on Can't Keep Mysteries. You can find me on Twitter as @DreamWisp. You can find me streaming on Twitch as DreamWispJen. And today I am playing Tierney Tizzy Thornwhistle. Tizzy is not the world's most clever girl, but she's got a good heart and she's really quick and sneaky. She is your friendly halfling scout, and she's got a friend named Dart, who is a Tressum, a tiny winged cat who helps her.
And Noura.
Hi everyone, I'm Noura Ibrahim. You could find me at Neurological on Instagram and Twitter. I play multiple TTRPGs, actor, live streamer, and today I am playing Lolly Blip, your very small fairy archfey warlock.
And Mayleigh.
Hi there, I'm Mayleigh Damage. I am a musician. You can find my song Mothership that I just released on all of the streaming music platforms as we speak. You can catch me on Tuesdays playing Outbreak Undead with Hunters Entertainment. That's super fun. Zombie game. Yay. Yeah, I do a lot of other things, including gaming, music, acting. Follow me on the socials at whatever they are /Mayleigh Damage. And tonight I will be playing Nahala, who is a tiefling bard. She's kind of a loner, but ready for some adventure. She's been on her own too long, so now it's time to set forth.
And Jamison. And we have a cat on the screen.
Hey everybody, I'm Jamison Stone. I'm the founder, CEO of Apotheosis Studios. Today I am playing Vajra. You can find Vajra both in the Red Opera, Sirens Battle of the Bards, and also in Couples D&D on Satine Phoenix's Twitch channel. So if you like what you see, come and hang out.
And Sara.
Hi, my name's Sara Rieger. I'm a creative partner at Martlet Games. Today I am playing Galfrea Litleaf, the human cleric, and she just wants to heal the world.
And last but certainly not least, Prince.
Hey everybody, I'm Prince Amir Hamza. I am known as Dimples and Dice around the internet, where I stream on my channel, Dimples and Dice. You can find me on Twitter there as well. I play a few different games, and I'm a storyteller for Vampire the Masquerade over at Rolling These 20s. I'm also on Vancouver by Night for the new show Delve into Darkness. I will be playing Murad, who is a Verdant bard who is great at everything and not afraid to tell you about it.
All right, and I am Steve,
So
the
bard-like.
dungeon. Yeah. I'm Steve, the dungeon master. I am a storyteller for World of Darkness games, but this is my first time being a DM, so I'm happy to be able to help raise money for this great cause. And now let's get started. So, the adventurers would have all seen the calls that have gone out from Garland the Wise of Cromworth to adventurers who are needed for the quest. The mists of Ravenloft are encroaching upon the town, and a rare gem is needed to complete a spell that will protect the city for 100 years. You would have noticed like kind of um, like parchments outlining the call for adventurers, and you all kind of know each other already, so you would have kind of been ushered into the meeting chamber of the uh, sorry, yeah, they're written down, and I'm super nervous. The Garland the Wise of Cromrith. He called you all into his meeting chamber as you've been kind of known around the various bits of the city and the local area as up and coming adventurers. So as you're all kind of ushered in to meet Cromrith by his assistant, I believe his name is, sorry, I have that written down too. Danail. There it is. Danail is a tall man who is kind of looking kind of, older. He's got long robes on, and he's like, "Oh yes, you're all here. Excellent, excellent. He's waiting for you. All of you are all the adventures that we are seeking."
Wonderful. So, what would you like us to do now, sir? Where are we going? Who do we talk to?
Just inside his chambers, and he leads you to like a large double doors that he opens for you. If you could all come this way, he's awaiting your and he's like super nervous, much like myself. He's awaiting all of you inside.
Don't worry, friend. It's going to be just fine.
You're doing great.
The mists are...
Flutter by.
It's why we're out here to help.
Yeah. Thank you.
We're a team. We've got this.
He's awaiting all of you. Thank you.
You want a pet dart?
Yes. Sure.
And this very tiny cat-like creature comes and jumps up on his shoulder.
Thank you.
Vajra smiles and also pets the cat as well.
Dark purse.
As Nahala walks past, she's kind of picking her teeth with an arrow she's got on her back, and she leans in real close to him. She's like, "Why do you look so nervous? You got something to hide?"
No, not at all. There's a cat thing on me.
All right, I'm trusting you. You got something to hide. Something bad will happen. Maybe. I don't know. I might just run. I don't know how I feel today. All right, let's see what you got.
Sure, it's gonna be fine. I flutter up. How tall is he?
He's about 5'6".
I flutter up to his eye level. I'm just like, "You're doing great." I give a little salute and I just fly off into the room.
And Galfreya will look around at everybody. She's all done up in her makeup. All her eyes are on. And she sort of nods sagely. Savras has brought me here for a reason, and I believe this man's intentions are pure. I don't think we need worry about him.
Fantastic. Vajra kind of leads the way, allowing the compatriots to enter into the room.
I'm here for the loot.
I don't know if there's going to be much loot.
There will be fat beats.
You might find like a loot, but...
Oh yeah, there might be a loot. Or maybe loot.
Or maybe loot. Yeah. So as you all enter into the chamber of Cromworth the Wise, it is kind of a semicircle room that has large windows that look out upon Cromworth. There are bookshelves along the two walls as you enter, and I'm gonna try to do my best impersonation of somebody from Diablo 2 here. It's like, hello, my friends. Welcome. And it is an older gentleman who has like kind of the long wizard beard and kind of thinning hair that is pulled back into a semi ponytail. Stay a while and listen. Yeah, I'm not gonna say that part. You are the adventurers that are all sent that have come to and the assistant Danielle comes in and he starts whispering in the older gentleman's ear, like, "Oh yes, yes, for the call to adventure that we sent out." So, we have a slight problem. The mists of Ravenloft are encroaching upon our town. We need an item, the Eye of Pelor, which has been stolen from us.
Stolen? That's horrible. Whom has stolen this from you?
We have heard that it is possibly someone from the Shadelands.
The Shadelands, near Young Koth?
Yes, it's actually, we've tracked it down to Young Koth. There's a tower within Young Koth that is holding the Eye of Pelor.
You need us to rough up some guys? I could fight.
Oh yeah, that sounds good. Fighting. I like that. I like you. I like you a lot.
Rough up, perhaps, or retrieve our stolen item, because if we have that, we can definitely protect ourselves from the mists of Ravenloft for at least 100 years.
Well, that is a long time.
Upon hearing Young Koth, you can see Vajra kind of grimaces and looks to the rest of his companions, say, who here knows of the warlock-ruled city of Young Koth? I've had the displeasure of being there several times already.
And what
Not
is
really
so
my scene.
distasteful about it?
It is a land ruled by warlocks and their fiendish creatures. There is many, many ilks of evil there. We must be very careful.
At the mention of warlocks, I'm just like, ooh. I don't know what you got against warlocks.
Nothing particularly about warlocks themselves. However, the fiends that control some of them, they have plagued my home realm many a time, and I have had to go to Young Koth and reclaim the stolen power that they have taken. So this journey, I would gladly go there once again and reclaim what they have stolen from you.
Well, thank you, my friend. That is very kind of you. And the rest, would you need items, gold, or perhaps for your journey?
Yes.
I mean, if you're going to make it worth our while, yeah.
I was simply going to ask if someone stole this. They didn't steal it to sell it. But in theory, how much would it be worth?
It is incalculable. How?
What's that mean?
It means it's priceless. You cannot put a price on an item of this particular caliber.
Listen,
What are
you
they
can
doing?
count on us.
What are they doing with this item now? What was their intent behind stealing it?
I don't know. They perhaps
They might have wanted to try and put a price on it.
Perhaps, yes. They might have wanted to hold it for ransom and just to just harm our city, our fair city of Cromrith. I don't know why anyone would do such a thing.
Well,
Because you don't have good bards like me.
Perhaps,
And
yes.
he just starts playing it. The drums.
So we have to get it back?
Preferably, yes.
Okay. Wait, where do we go?
Oh, Yonkoth is not too far from here. It is a day's journey to the west. That way.
And Dart starts running west. That way.
But you should probably leave the building first.
Oh. That way.
Yes. That.
Okay.
Yes.
Do you have any?
Well, you
And
guys-
she starts to run out, and then she turns around and she goes, and then what?
And then once you're out of the building, you continue that way for approximately a day, and then you will be at Yonkoth.
Okay.
Follow your other friends, perhaps.
Just stick with us.
Okay.
And don't you
We got
worry,
this.
boss. We're on it. We got this.
Uh,
We're going to get an eye of Paylor, eyes of other things, any kind of eyeballs you want. But we will get that one.
just
all
the eye.
eyes. All eyes will be open before me. Trust that.
Just the eye of Pelor. That is all that is required for me, perhaps. If you speak to Daniel, he will help you. He will get you some gold for your travels, so equipment and other things.
Do you have any other information or characteristics or weaknesses of the person who have stolen this from you?
I've heard that it's perhaps in a tower. You should recognize it. It's made of, I believe, kind of a gold brick. That golden. It's not actually gold. It just looks.
Rats.
Yeah. It looks like it was painted in gold. So I wouldn't try to sell any pieces of that particular tower. And it is perhaps under the guise of the accursed king. I'm not sure if he personally protects it, but I believe some guards that are there have connection to him.
Does this king by chance have a crown? Because I could use a crown.
I believe so.
Excellent.
Yes, Dorian the accursed king does wear a crown. I would be careful though, if I were you, if you wish to steal it from them.
He is quite powerful.
Apparently accursed.
And apparently accursed as well. Yes.
And
Is there
just
any
a little
other-
cursor to here or there. And other things.
Is there any other information that you have for us before we embark on our journey?
Just the vagaries. It is hard for us to get information out of Yonkoth.
Excellent. Well, fellow adventurers, shall we undertake this noble mission? Shall we return? Go and get this eye and return it to these people.
I think that sounds good to me. You know, it is all fun and games until someone loses an eye. I'm just saying.
I have many eyes that I can supply you with. We will not be in a deficit of vision.
This will
Why are
definitely
you
make
carrying eyes around?
pretty
That's kind
freaking
of
sweet
creepy.
song.
Not eyes in the literal sense, of course, but for all of us to open our senses and to see the path illuminated by Sabras as he has set the path before me.
I meant eyes in the literal sense.
Well, none of those.
Excellent. Shall we get underway, everyone? Shall we head for Yonkok?
Please.
Onward,
Before my
yes,
head
ready.
explodes from this God talk. Let's go.
They have stuff for us, right?
Yes, they will.
Stuff is
And
great.
Danail is like, yes, I will definitely have. What do you all need?
What do you have? I thought you had
Yeah.
things for us.
I have spells, components for things if you need them. I have some weaponry if you also need. What do you require? We could possibly even get you some gold.
I mean, yes.
Oh, okay. How much? How much do you require?
I'm not good at math.
100
Say
gold
5,000
pieces.
gold a
then.
person.
That is a little outside of the what the armory has.
Well, I mean,
believe.
you said however much we needed. I'm just
You-
throwing a number out there.
Our city isn't extremely rich. We
Oh, when you factor in the black market value of that eyeball.
Precisely.
well, aren't you getting it for us?
Yeah, you're gonna be rich.
Oh, I don't think we can sell it though. I think we need it for the barrier.
Ah, that's right. That's right. All right.
Yeah.
We can negotiate a price later.
Oh, all right. Yeah, we can. I can get you stuff when you return.
Do you have any good blades? Like any blades that have magic on them?
Well, there's only a few. And he walks over to a nearby desk, and he kind of unravels a cloth that is there, and there are several blades underneath that. For anyone who is using kind of a magic perception, they are definitely magical in nature.
Roger's he has a great rune blade on his back. He's gonna kind of finger the hilt a little bit. Be like, I'm fine. If anyone here wants to take any additional weaponry, however, let's do so in all haste so we can get on the road before nightfall.
Are there
Yeah.
are there any magical rapiers or daggers?
There's
Preferably
a dagger.
rapiers. Oh, okay.
Well, there's a dagger. There's a rapier. There's a
I'll
short
take
sword.
both of those. What are they?
It'll be +1.
Gear wise.
I'm good.
I have all that I
All
require.
right, let's go.
So you
Onward.
set out on the quest. The area itself is kind of a like a forested area. There's a straight road between the two cities that leads west. You travel for about half a day until nightfall. Are any of you going to be taking long rest, a short rest?
No, I think we're good.
I should be
I
good.
assume we
Okay.
were all rested before we got
Yeah.
going.
Yeah.
Okay. In that case, just as you are getting to dusk, you come across a strange sight. Would I be able to get let's go with a perception check with everybody?
Oh, yes.
23.
Oh goodness, I got a 1.
Oh no.
Whoever hasn't rolled yet, I high five them for some guidance. Do.
Okay.
Vajra's 1. He's
Plus-
oblivious
I
to
rolled a
whatever
14.
happens.
So someone else takes that guidance.
I got a 3. So whatever he's over there looking at, I'm like, what are you looking at? I'm also just as distracted as your natural one.
I got a 14.
So the 23. Sorry, who was that?
That was me.
Okay. So Tizzy definitely notices first amongst everyone that there's kind of like a mist that is across the road that is there's a kind of like caravan, like a wagon that is like, it looks kind of beat up a little bit, and there are several bodies that are strewn about
Oh
in
no.
the
Oh no. Oh no. Over there, there's a wagon and there's some people and it doesn't look like they're okay. We should go look.
Instantly,
Yes.
upon hearing this, I will cast Divine Sense, and I'll use my blade, holding it by the pommel, to kind of reach out and try and perceive any good or evil. I can sense anything affected by the hallowed spell, or know the location of any celestial fiend or undead within 60 feet.
funny you should mention that. So yes, you definitely detect some undead. There, the mist itself is kind of receding back to the north, but it is leaving behind. There are several. It pings several undead upon your senses.
How many?
5.
5. Excellent. So everyone, be very careful. I've just been able to sense there are undead, 5 in number, over receding behind the mist in this caravan.
Yeah, Tizzy, I don't want to get too close to that.
Dizzy's gonna go find somebody to hide behind. Actually, no. I'm gonna go hide in the shadows a little closer. I kind of want to get rid of them because I don't like having them around.
So you're getting a bit closer to the caravan.
Yes,
in the
very
shadows.
stealthily. Mm-hmm.
All right. Let's go with a stealth check,
Okay.
which I believe is enhanced.
Yes, I have expertise and I have advantage on it. So 29 or 30.
That's pretty much enough. Yeah. So you get closer to the broken wagons, and some of the bodies are kind of moving, kind of pushing themselves back up. It looks as though where the horses would be, that the reins and such, the connection to where the horses would be has been actually severed. But the bodies, the 5 bodies themselves, are kind of standing up and like.
How far
Okay.
away am I standing from the undead?
It'd probably be about 30 feet at this point. Trying to, since everyone has been kind of staying back a little bit, except for Tizzy. Tizzy is very, very hidden.
Could I ready a firebolt if they start attacking?
I was actually going to ask if I may turn undead.
Just going to use
Well,
fairy
that's
fire on
perfect.
all of them.
Shall we gather up and make a plan? As I say this, I'll cast Major Armor on myself. Say, I assume you all wish to clear these undead. They are blocking our path to Yonkan.
And they're scaring Tizzy, and I don't like that.
I concur.
I don't like them either.
Shall we try and sneak up on them, or do you want to try and take them out at range? I can position myself in front, and as they come, I can take them on full force. If you'd like, you can try and take them at range before they come to us, whoever.
Just don't get in the way of my arrows, but I like that plan.
Excellent.
Stand
Appreciate
back.
not taking any arrow to the back of the head, so thank you.
I got this. Don't worry. And he starts beating on the drum. And then hands out and fire. I'm casting fireball.
Right off the bat, I love it.
Let's get an initiative roll for everybody.
Absolutely.
Oh,
That's a D20.
Natural
Yes.
You should
Yes,
click
it
the
is.
initiative button. It'll have a modifier for you ready to go.
got a 26 with a natural 20.
Nice.
I have an 18. As I heard the drums, Vajra is going to draw his sword, and it ignites into flame, casting a halo of light.
I got a whopping 3.
23.
I get a 7.
Let me just go down here. Initiative.
Do you want us to put them in chat?
Yeah,
Will that
is
help?
Yeah.
Or do you? Okay.
That'll work. 23, 18.
Somehow
Oops.
+6, I still end up
Why
at
did-
8.
Sorry, I sent mine accidentally to direct.
So let's just say that it will go Tizzy first, then Vardra.
I think Nahala's ahead of me. You
Oh,
did 26, right?
26, yeah. Sorry, just writing all these down. 26, 23, 18. 8, Murid, Gallifreya, and then Lolly. Alrighty, so Nahala. What are you doing?
I'm going to take aim with my bow and arrow, and I am going to shoot one of them, hopefully in the face.
That's a good place to shoot a zombie.
Mhm. Yes. Ooh, it was a 10 to attack.
That is a miss. The arrow shoots wide.
Yeah, and you just see Nahala kind of shakes it off and goes, "Oh, I'm a bit out of practice. Yeah, give me a second, guys. Let me stretch it out a little bit."
And then Tizzy, you are up next.
Come on, Dart. And I will go to whichever one is furthest away. And I'm going to send Dart to provide the help action, which will give me advantage on it, which gives me sneak attack.
All right.
And I will attack with my rapier. Actually, no. As a bonus action, first I'm going to use Booming Blade. And so if it hits, it'll do some extra damage, and it'll make it stay where it is.
Okay.
And do some extra damage on a hit.
So Dart flutters around the zombie, and the zombie kind of tries to move towards it, and then Tizzy makes the attack.
So that'll be a 25.
That is very much a hit.
And then I do 20 plus 5 plus my sneak attack. Plus my booming blade.
The zombies are probably going to take
it's going
a fair chunk of damage.
So 14 plus 19 is 34
34.
points of damage. It's if it moves at all away from where it is currently, it will take additional damage from booming blade. There's on the impact there is kind of a thunderous, like that ozone smell right before a clap of thunder and a bolt of lightning, and that surrounds the creature. And then I'm going to zip back out of the way because it cannot have an attack of opportunity on me to clear away.
Okay. Yeah, so you come in, stab the zombie, the boom explosion of sound happens, and it is like stunned momentarily. Next up is, let me check my initiative order. Next up is Varja.
All right, Vajra is going to kind of get in again, pull out this flaming blade, and I'm going to cast haste on myself. And you see Vajra kind of shimmering with this added speed. With this, I get +2 to AC, and I have advantage on dexterity saving rolls. I also gain an additional attack action on my turn. So I've cast that on myself, and I see you said that they're about 30 feet ahead of us.
Approximately, yeah.
Okay, so I'm actually just going to kind of grind down, kind of be in a nice ready stance, but I'm not going to move any closer to them yet.
Okay.
That is my turn.
Mered, you are up next, and Gallifrey, you're on deck.
Okay, well, I changed my plan for Fireball. No, it's fine. So in this case, I will keep playing on the drum, but what I will do is I will cast on top of our group motivational speech. And anyone that's within 60 feet of me, I'm just gonna be like, listen, y'all, we got skills to play, so let's get the zombies out our way. And everyone in the group that's within 60 feet of me will get,
which is everyone, I believe. Yeah, everyone.
Yeah,
is pretty much within 60 feet.
10 HP.
Sweet. Thank you kindly.
And then who's next? Lolly looks at you and points. He's like, you got good things in you, kid, I believe. Bardic inspiration.
Thank you. What is that?
D10.
It's a D10. I thought, wow.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, high level bards.
Gallifrey, you're up, and Lolly, you are on deck with your bardic inspiration.
Okay, I would please like to cast Bless at level 1. So I get 3 creatures of my choice. So I would like to bless Vajra and Nahala, and is Tizzy still in range of me?
Is it within 30 feet?
It's a 60 feet
okay.
Or no, it's 30. You're right for me. Okay, so those 3, when they make an attack roll or saving throw, they can roll a d4 and add the number rolled to the attack roll or saving throw. And okay, cool. So Galfreya will close her eyes. This familiar sight of undead. She feels the radiant light of Savras glow within her, and she will just kind of put her hands out to the people and sort of reference them individually. Savras blesses you against these fiendish creatures.
All right.
Thanks, Savras.
Thank you for the blessing.
And next up is the zombies. So the zombies are kind of shuffling towards the group of adventurers that are.
As soon as the one that attacked me moves, it's going to take some damage.
It will, yeah. The zombies are shuffling, some of them towards Tizzy, the rest of them towards the group of adventurers who are drumming on the drums.
So it'll take another 9 points of damage as soon as it moves.
9 points. Yeah, it wanders forward, and then it's kind of like as it takes another 9 points of damage. So 9 on that would put it to.
And Vajra has a large, like flaming sword. So I would assume that it might draw their ire.
It's definitely pulling their attention over that way. All
and
right.
I'm pretty small and tucked away, so I got pretty far
And-
out. I have a 45-foot move speed, and I can move faster as a reaction if there's a creature close by. So
they're definitely not even going to come close to catching up. They're moving pretty slow. So Lolly, you are up, and then we're going to go back to the beginning of the initiative order.
Okay. I would like to be hovering 30 feet in the air, flying, just so that I'm not within swinging range of that flaming sword.
Probably a good idea.
Yeah. And then I would like to cast Firebolt on one of those zombies, whoever is coming at me.
Yeah, there's 3 zombies that are wandering in the direction of the main party.
Okay. So for Bardic Inspiration, is that on to hit roll? You
It is, yeah.
Okay, so I got 26 to hit.
That's definitely a hit.
And that's 12 points of fire damage.
So one of the zombies is shambling forward, and then it's like a bolt of fire comes out and puffs against it. Next up is Nahala.
Nahala stands up from doing some pretty vigorous yoga stretches after that last miss and takes him with the bow again and shoots. It's so terrible.
With the Bardic Inspiration as well?
With the bless, yeah.
Or the bless, yeah.
Yeah, that's 6 plus 8. I'm bad at mathing today, but I'm pretty sure that doesn't
14.
Yeah.
That is actually a miss. So the other bolt, it's getting a lot closer, but this one like just wings near its neck as it's like and shambles forward more. Next up is Tizzy.
I will run in and do the same thing on the same one.
Okay.
So, oh, that is a nat 20.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
So, oops, so that was with my rapier. That is a crit. Plus a crit here. Plus a crit here.
And we are actually at over $400 for the charity. So thank you everybody for donating.
To say we're almost there. Thank
We're
you
almost
so
there.
much.
I just started the first
Yeah.
giveaway, so help it so you can do the giveaway in the chat.
So that is 61 points of damage.
Damn.
Whoa.
What?
Nut. Tizzy's killing it.
61 points of damage. So that
Tizzy.
Not to be messed with.
No
Tizzy.
kidding.
Goes, I really, really don't like what you did to those people. It's really mean. I don't stand for that. And kind of swirls around, and this is kind of how she gotten her nickname. She gets into a little bit of a fit. She's a little ragey, and she starts spinning with her blade and just slices right through,
okay.
Oh, my
So
heart.
and then
That-
zips back out of the way.
that drops it well below its 0 hit point damage. So it's got to do a Constitution saving throw. DC 5 plus the extra damage taken. It fails, so it falls over. Yeah, I rolled a natural 1 on that, so it's like poof. There is still one of the other zombies that is kind of moving towards that zombie. It was kind of following it as it was getting stabbed a lot by Tizzy. Next up is Varja, and Murid is on deck.
Fantastic. How far away are the enemies from us at this point?
They've shambled about 10 feet in your direction, so it's still about 20 feet away from you.
20 feet. Excellent. I'm going to kind of call over my shoulder and say, if anyone wants to cast a fireball, please go. So I'll pass my turn to allow my companions to go before me. I'll be I'll if need be, I'll slide back into the side to have someone cast over my shoulder.
Okay.
Well, in that case, everyone out of the way. I cast Fireball. And I'll cast that at level 4. Let's do it 4. So that is going to be Dex saving throws for all of them. That's it. DC 18 Dex save.
Dex save. Yeah, these guys really don't roll well. Let me just double check their decks. Okay, they do not have any bonuses on it. That one actually got it. All right, and that one did not. So yeah, 2 of them are going to take the full hit. The other one is like an agile zombie. It's kind of amazing. It's like, yeah.
So yeah, he's like, I'm the fireman, fire for fireman. And there's 38 fire damage, halved for those who saved.
Okay, so 38 divided by 2, and my math skills are, wait, it's 15 and then 4, so that'd be 19 damage.
19.
So this guy takes 19. And it was 36, so these guys take 36. All right, so next up in the order is, that was Galfreya next up in the order.
Great. So Galfreya will sort of look around and she'll smile and look at Vajra. Your patience will be rewarded. This is a very skilled group, and I cannot wait to see where our paths take us. And with that, I would like to use my cantrip, Sacred Flame. So the closest zombie to me, it's got a 60-foot range. So flame-like radiance will descend on the zombie, and that's going to be a dex saving throw for them.
Right.
And then we'll see what happens.
Yeah, I'm not really good at rolling for zombie saving throws apparently, because that's a natural 2. So
okay. All right,
is...
so this poor zombie then will take 2d8.
2d8.
So yeah. So I rolled for that. That's going to be 14.
14 damage for that guy. All right. Minus 14 there. And next up is Lolly. Actually, sorry. Next up is the zombies. So the zombies are going to shamble, I guess, on fire more towards the rest of you. There's one that's shambling towards Tizzy, but Tizzy is well out of range. It only shambles like 10 feet, and then you're zipping back and forth. You beat them by at least 5. So yeah, there's no chance of that guy catching you. So Lolly, you are up next.
All right, so I would like to hit one of these. I got 2 Eldritch Blasts, so I'm going to hit 2 of them. So for the first one, it's a 19 to hit.
That hits.
for 6 points of damage, and hit another one, a different one, for 24 to hit,
That also hits.
and 9 points of damage.
So 6 and then the 9 for the other
I'm
one.
just like, you get an Eldritch Blast. You get an Eldritch Blast.
Everybody gets an Eldritch Blast.
Look under your seat. It's an Eldritch Blast.
It's an Eldritch Blast!
These. Oh wait, no, that's something different. So we are going back up to the top of the initial initiative order. That too. Nahala is up, and then Tizzy is back on deck.
Nahala is looking at her bow going, what is wrong with this thing? And just kind of like smacks it up against a rock for a second and goes, maybe not. Come on. And then she'll take aim and try and shoot it one more time. And that was a +8. Okay, so that is 24 to hit.
That very much hits.
And I rolled 8 plus 4 piercing, so 12 damage.
12 damage. That one, the zombie shambles a bit closer to you, and then it just like right kind of in the forehead, you hit him for 12 points of damage.
Nice. And she'll just go, ha ha, got him.
That drops him down to that much. Okay, so Tizzy, you are up. There is
How many are left, and which one looks the worst?
There are 3 left shambling towards your compatriots, and they're kind of like crispy. It's kind of hard to tell. There's 1 left shambling towards you. It is the one that's in the best condition.
Okay, I'm gonna head towards the ones going towards my friends. Come on, Dart! And grab one of those.
Dart scampers after you and then launches into a fly.
And same deal. So that's a 21 to hit.
21 very much hits.
Okay.
And you're going to be attacking the one that seems the most crispy?
Yes.
Okay.
Just take them out if I can. Plus 34 points of damage.
34. That is.
And it is enshrouded again. That with that that ozone smell as that thunderous force surrounds it, ready to explode if it tries to move.
And that zombie is very kind of confused, but it probably is going to make another move towards your compatriots.
Okay.
Because, yeah, it's got a mission.
Then it's going to take another 15 points of damage as soon as it does a crack of thunder rings out.
All right. So that was Tizzy. Varja, you're up, and Murad on deck.
Excellent. I will now charge into whichever zombie is closest to our party, and I will attack. So I am currently hasted, and I have extra attacks, so I can do a total of 3 attacks. Do you want me to just roll all of them at the same time?
Sure.
Okay, cool. All right, I have, let's see, and I have +7 to hit. So 17. Grab some quick math. And then I also have the bless, so that's an additional 4. So the first one is 23, 24, 27 for the first one.
Easily hit.
The second is 19, 20, that's a 23 for the second hit. And 16, 17, 18, 19, 20 for the third hit.
All 3 are hits.
Excellent. All right. I will now roll my bucket of dice for damage. So I have a 2d6 plus 3, and because of the flaming blade, that's another 2d6. So for each swing, rolling my 2s and 1s.
Whoa. Thank you, Martlet Games. Martlet Games has matched the donations that we've done so far. We hit the 500, and Martlet Games matched for another 500, so we are over $1,000.
Yay!
Thank
Oh
you,
my gosh.
everybody, for
Yay.
donating.
Yay!
Thanks, Bruce Wayne.
Thank
Thank you so much,
I see
everybody.
you, Bruce.
That was a total of 52 damage, with probably about a third of it being fire damage.
52 damage. All right.
Correct.
So,
So
let's
Vajra takes
see.
his greatsword and just whack, and you can see it shearing through parts of the zombie. Again, another one, flame in the shadows, and it's pushing back the mist. Again, another swipe, and then a third one. He comes around, and hopefully, does this kill this creature at 52 points of damage?
It does not.
It does not. Okay, he tries to go and decapitate it, and it gets stuck in the zombie's head. And he goes, "Oh my god!" And then it freezes his blade free. But he's currently in, for good measure. I don't know. I mean, I guess I could divine smite on top. It's okay. It can be stuff.
Yeah, these are all greater zombies. So they're
Fantastic.
all from the mists of Ravenloft. So next up is, that was Varja. Murad is up next, and Gallifreya is on deck.
Okay. Well, I'm assuming this one that just got wrecked by Vajra is in terrible shape. So
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it's kind of like he took a couple of swipes with it, and they're like kind of flames still erupting from the slashes, and the zombie is like, it looks like it's about to attack Varja, but it is barely holding together, really.
So again, couple of beats on the drum. It says, "Die." And I'm gonna cast Dissonant Whispers. So it needs to make a DC 18 Wisdom saving throw.
Whoa. Yeah, with the way I've been rolling with these zombies, it's probably not going to do it. Oh crap. That's an 18. It probably dies anyway due to its current health level, but
So let me roll the damage. So that would be without fail save, it takes so it did succeed. So it's going to take 7 damage.
7 damage. Okay.
Yep.
So that means that it will have, the carryover is 5 because it only had 2 hit points left, and it succeeds. So that zombie is in fact still kind of in one piece. It's got, yeah, the waves of your attack kind of go in, and it's kind of, it looks like it's just about to fall over, but it doesn't quite fall over just yet. So Gallifreya, you are up next.
One moment. For in this turn, as a bonus action, I'm like, Nahala, I see you. Bardic Inspiration. All right, that's it for me.
All right. Gallifreya.
Cool. So there's one that's in really, really rough shape, correct?
Oh yeah. Yeah, the one that Varja and Vajra, sorry, are like attacking. It is in very rough shape.
Okay, so what I would like to do is once again cast Sacred Flame on that. So that's another Dex.
Dex saving throw?
Yeah, Dex 13.
Yeah, it does not make that.
Okay, so that's another 2d8. Okay. All right, so that's 10 damage. And so the light descends down, and Gallifreya just laughs and looks at the people around her. This is where I'm supposed to be. The light will come down, and all will be blessed with knowledge.
And the light comes down on that particular zombie, and that particular zombie like just crumbles basically into dust.
You don't like being in the spotlight.
Yeah, I'm back, by the way. I just rolled a 3 on that saving throw.
Yeah.
I'm back in my regular form of rolling crap saving throws for NPCs. So next up is the actual zombies, and that was the zombie that was closest to everybody. So another one is going to come shambling up, and it's going to attack Vajra. 15 plus. I've got that written down here somewhere.
Just a brief interjection. We are now at $3,100.
Oh,
Yay.
whoa.
That's amazing.
I got some giveaways to do.
Whoa. Yeah. Blandy McBland. Thank you.
Thank you so much,
Thank
Blandy
you
Blanderson.
so much,
Blandy.
Blandy.
Oh my
Thank you.
goodness.
Wow.
So
that
kind
is
of
so amazing.
Thanks so much.
Ooh.
I am just on the
bless you.
second giveaway, so I'm gonna start that. Thank you so much for everybody for donating. That is amazing. So that is a 22. Does 22 hit?
It does. My AC is 20.
All right. So that does. Where did I put the damage for that? There we go. It's 1d6 plus 4. These zombies aren't that great, but that is a 7 damage.
Excellent. It burns through 7 of my temporary HP. So I'm gonna kind of lean back and kind of say thank you again for the temporary HP.
Right. So the other zombie is going to shamble forward. How close did Mirrid get to Vajra when doing the die attack?
Mirrid hasn't moved any closer. As a matter of fact, on any time that zombies move forward, Mirrid moves back.
So they'll probably take another shot at Vajra. It's a 19.
Nothing to do with the front lines at
7.
all.
So it's a 26, and I believe your AC is 20.
It's 20.
Yeah. So that's a lot less damage. That is a 4 damage.
All righty.
Now I'm not rolling not so great on the saving throws. I'm also rolling not so great on the damage. So next up in the order is Lolly. You are up, and then we're gonna go back to Nahala on deck.
I look at that zombie that just hit Vajra and I'm like, listen, bub, nobody attacks my friends. And I hope you all like zombie s'mores because I'm hitting him with a firebolt.
Fair enough.
That's 11 to hit, but guess what? I got an advantage roll. So I'm going to try that one again.
You know, snacks sound really good. I think that's a good call.
There we go. 24. 24 to hit.
24 definitely hits.
And that's for 13 points of fire damage.
13 points, which carries this guy over into the more undead than undead category. That is a 19 on the save, though, so it takes a lot of damage, and it's flaming now. There's like the flame coming up from it, and it's kind of obscuring its vision, but it is still on its feet. I won't say alive because that's just weird for a zombie. So next up is Nahala.
She looks over at Lolly and goes, I hear s'mores, but how about shish kebabs? And she shoots another arrow through
Yes!
another one with a 23 to attack.
Is it the same one that Lolly just hit?
Yeah.
To polish it off? Okay.
And 23 to hit and 11 damage.
11 damage. That puts it to an extra 10, so it'll be 15 on. Yeah, all right. I'm back to rolling crap for saving throws, so that is a 6. And that zombie, like, you shoot it basically right in the forehead, and it kind of slumps over. So there's one left coming at the main party, and there is one kind of tailing Tyranny.
I'm gonna go ahead and get the one coming at the main party because that's been damaged, correct? By all the fire.
Yeah. It's taken a fair chunk of damage. But
yeah, well,
is...
you have to roast s'mores on a stick. Let's go, Dart, and zip in with Dart, and do the thing that I've been doing because it seems to be working.
It definitely working.
And then snacks. But maybe not these for snacks. Maybe the ones we brought in our bags instead. 21 to hit.
21 hits.
Yes. This is 26 points of damage, and it is wreathed in thunderous potential energy. And I will zip back out of the way.
Okay. That one will still be shambling when it gets around to its turn. So we'll get the thunder damage ready to go, just in case the rest of the party doesn't polish it off. So Vadra, you're ready to go.
Excellent. And I'm currently not engaged in melee combat with anyone, correct?
Yeah, the zombie that you were attacking, the light came down and turned it into dust.
How far away is the zombie that has more health that looked like he was in better shape?
That one was shambling after Tizzy, so it kind of did a quick over this way, and now it's coming back. It's probably about 20 feet away from you at this point.
Okay, I'll rush in to get that one if it has more HP.
Okay,
I'll go for that one. I'll attack 3 times, and if the attacks hit, which I assume that they will, I'll divine smite it this time. We'll try to take it down in one hit.
Okay.
I'll roll now. Let's see. Uh, 17 for the first one.
Hits.
Excellent. Uh, 20, and then the other 18.
Yep, hits on all 3.
Excellent. All right, I'll do divine smite. I'll do 2 divine smites.
Okay.
We'll see. Hopefully that does it. So I will roll my copious amounts of dice and add them up very quickly for everyone.
Gonna get my calculator ready because it's gonna probably be a lot of damage.
Paladins and rogues, they're so good for that.
Crazy how much damage is do. All right, there's a total of 79 damage.
79 damage
with two divine smites used. So Vajra comes in after not succeeding last time to kill his enemy. Comes down in the first hit. He tries to swipe and take it out. Second hit winds up, hits it again. This time, just furious rage channels through his great flaming sword. Comes down again, and then he swings it up a third time and brings everything that he has straight down on the creature's head. Hopefully killing. I don't know. We'll see.
So that was 79 damage.
79 points of damage.
literally exactly what his hit points are.
Okay, excellent, excellent.
So-
So with his divine smite, he comes down and cleaves the creature in two. You see this flaming kind of sheaths open, filled, just rippling with both fire and divine holy energy.
And I rolled the saving throw because it may have semi-survived that. Yeah, but 3. So yeah, you split the zombie in two, and there is one zombie left on the field of battle. And it is in kind of rough shape. It's got not so much hit points left. It keeps getting set on fire.
Cool.
So yeah, it is. Sorry, mirrored. Yeah, you're right. You're up next.
So I'm gonna do something I probably shouldn't do, but go for it. So Mirror takes his bandor off of his back and starts to play, and casts Shillelagh on it, and goes up to the first zombie, the last zombie that's there, and takes a swing, just brings it over his head, just whoop.
All right.
And I rolled a 28 to hit.
That is way more than enough to hit.
And that is 12 points of magical damage.
It is still on its feet.
Jesus, just lay down. Just lay down.
Gallifrey, you are up.
Okay, well, I'm not going to deviate from what I've been doing because it seems to be working and there's only one left. So I will once again invoke Sacred Flame cantrip. So that's another Dex 13 for this last zombie.
Dex 13. Where did my D20 go? There it is. That is definitely not. I did better on my saving throw, but it
Okay.
did not. Yeah, I got a 12.
Wow. Savas really is blessing me. Okay. So I will roll another 2d8. Okay. Oh, not so good that time. Oh boy. 3.
3. It is still
Yep.
barely in one piece. It is, yeah, there's like flaming bits kind of slocking off of it. It's in rough shape. This zombie has seen better days. But it is going to shamble another 10 feet towards the main party, and it puts it in range of Vajra. So 16 plus 7 is 23.
It's moving away from me. I want to take a opportunity attack at it.
All right.
And I will swing and see what happens.
Actually, hold on. It might have. That's the main party one. That is the one I think that Tizzy hit. So what is the thunder damage on
12 points of thunder damage.
12 points thunder damage. So Myriad's ears kind of pop a little bit as the thunder goes off. Like, 12, that'll be 7. That's a lot of dice. So, and that is not a success. So that zombie just falls over. I got some dice to pick up during the break. So, the last zombie falls over, seemingly more undead than undead as it was before, and it everything seems clear. Vajra's senses don't detect any more zombies in the area or any more undead. So where does
Excellent.
the party go from here?
Vajra will go over to his companion and say, thank you so much. You all felt incredibly well. I felt very safe having you all at my back. Thank you.
Oh, you got it.
Well, I'm closer to your waist height, but I still got you.
Very, very impressive, Tissy. A lot of damage.
Fort thing you do? Oh, that's a work of art.
So I heard we were going to do snacks. Snacks?
Yeah.
That sounds fantastic.
Also, Galfried, you got your little spotlight trick. It was so nice.
Yes,
it worked
it is.
like a
It is.
charm. Mwah. Chef's kiss.
Thank you so much. And your performance was also admirable. I also, like Vajra, feel safe. And does anyone have any wounds for me to attend? I don't believe so, but
I'm feeling fine. Should we see if there are any survivors in this caravan, or has everyone perished?
that was my next thought.
From the looks of it, everyone else has perished.
Is there anything of value or anything that could be a clue for us?
Exactly what I was just about to ask. If we could search.
Can I get a perception check from everybody?
Right, maybe this caravan is serendipitous to our adventure here.
Oh, I got 19. I rolled high for that.
22.
22.
24.
Oh,
22 as well.
Oh, 7 or 8.
Eventually, everyone basically realizes that the caravan, it was actually the receding mists that created the zombies, and seemingly the zombies killed everyone else in the caravan. There's probably about 20 gold pieces through like the various pouches that are on the like the wagons, and it's just like a few bits of like food items as well, like some tack. But there it seems like a bunch, like it was a wheat or a flour caravan that was moving goods from one area to another.
Nice rotten zombies.
are these the
So
same?
this one wasn't this isn't its eye, and she points to one of the eyes on one of the destroyed zombies, right? This one? No? How about that one? Maybe? Is that the eye we needed?
I don't think so, but I good thinking. I think that the eye is in this golden tower. I wonder if these myths, though, if this is what the city is trying to protect themselves against. I guess it gives better credence to our mission. I can't imagine if these myths encroach upon the city itself.
Yeah, we should move fast.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I definitely don't want to get turned into one of those. That would be bad.
I couldn't
I won't
imagine
permit
my
that to
demeanor as
happen.
being a zombie.
Like, how would I continue to look this pretty?
Right?
Right. Glad someone understands.
So head
Fantastic.
forward to the city then, I suppose.
Shall we continue on?
Will everyone be taking a long rest to get back the spell slots? Because it was coming upon dusk when you encountered the zombies.
Oh,
Does
It'd be
anyone-
wise.
Should we make camp?
I think that'd be good. I gotta do like a couple more stretches before we get into another fight, figure out what's going on with my bow. It's being a little wacky. You know, sometimes you gotta smack the set, get things work right. But I think a short rest would probably, yeah, that'd be just the thing.
sure.
All right. So on that particular short rest, I think it would be a good time to take a bit of a break so everybody can like stretch out, get some hydration, and yeah, we'll come back in about 5 or so minutes.
Cool beans.
Excellent. Thank you, everyone who's been
Sounds
donating.
good.
Too.
And welcome back, everybody. Thank you to everybody who's donated. We have a special shout out to Blandy McBlanderson, I believe that's how I say it, for the generous donation. That is amazing. We are just way above whatever total that I put on there. So we're going to do the raffles through the whole thing. We are currently on the one for the, I think, first set of Die Hard dice. So that's got another couple minutes on that. So hit exclamation point raffle, and then after that one's done, I'll get into the next one. And yeah, we I still have to put in the raffle for the coffin, so I'll be doing that. Yeah, this is amazing. Thank you everybody for donating. Thank you to all of my cast. You guys are amazing. And let's get back into it. So
let's keep it going. Keep
Let's
those
keep it
donations
going.
coming. It's an amazing, amazing cause.
Heck yeah.
So for the rest, is it long or short?
I think we decided to make camp and do a long rest. I have a great sort of warning as well. And so I can tell my companions, my rune blade will wake us up if there is any form of looming threat. So we can rest easy before we head into Yonkoth.
Okay. I'm assuming you are posting like varying guards throughout the night. Whoever would be guard, can I get a perception check?
I'll go
So
first.
I think what we just established though is that the rune blade actually will essentially
Okay,
work as a defense
In that case,
for
it
us.
doesn't come up with anything.
So,
'Cause I didn't have anything planned. I was just gonna get everybody to roll some dice. So the next day, the sun comes up. There's kind of like a dew on everything, but it is not connected to the mists of Ravenloft. You can sort of, when you look to the north, you can definitely see kind of like where the mists of Ravenloft are, but it is not near where you are currently resting. And you make your way into Yonkoth. Yonkoth is a sprawling city. The twin cities of Yonkoth are ruled over by the accursed King Dorian, and when you go into the city itself, there's kind of like the beginning of any city where it's like you walk past checkpoints, and there's various scents that come off from various vendors that are trying to sell things, and you can definitely tell it's about midday when you reach Yonkoth. You can definitely see when you enter the city the tower that you were being told about by the magistrate and his assistant. That it looks kind of like it's plated with gold a little bit. There's a couple chips here and there. You can tell that it's not actually made of gold, but it's almost like a monument to excess in this particular area.
Vajra will go over to Lolly and say, here in Yonkoth, due to the Well of Souls, you may be able to speak to your patron more easily. It is fabled here. I can sometimes talk to those who give me patron boons when I come to this city. So if you are so inclined, this may be an environment in which you can reach out to your patron. So just be warned if that is a bad thing for you, depending on who your patron is. Many are fiendish and devilish in nature, but some archfey and others are wonderful creatures of benefit. So something worth exploring if you're so inclined.
Well, thanks for the heads up there. I'll keep that in mind.
So are you making your way as a party over to the tower?
Yes, this place is super fancy. I have to see what it looks like on the inside.
Yeah, but it looks like some shoddy craftsmanship up there. You notice the chips? I mean, like,
Whenever they go with the super excessive, it's generally to look good on the outside, but then sometimes on the inside, it's not so good.
Yeah, I was hoping it was real gold.
Yeah, me too.
I mean, if it helps, maybe we can scrape off a little chip of it, and I'll help you with that, Lolly, if you want. You can take a little piece of it. You could tell people it's gold. Maybe you'll fool somebody into giving you some real gold, and then see, you got your loot.
Oh, yeah, if we want like a little side hustle on this quest, okay.
It's really tall.
Yeah.
Do we
So
have a
where's the
plan?
eye?
Shall we do some reconnaissance? Potentially go inside and look around. I know that some of you are more nimble and flighted. If you would like to look around, or should we all go in together at just through the front door? What do you all think is the best course of action?
Do I see any windows? Like, is there in this tower?
There are windows, but they're at least on what would approximately be about the third floor for height, so about 30 feet up at least.
Could I maybe just stealthily go take a peek?
Sure. Roll stealth.
Don't fail me now. Eep, I got a 7.
You have
actually-
inspiration?
Uh,
No.
well, you could from the donations. Actually, you could roll it with advantage.
Okay, here we go.
Speaking of the donations, there's also
I got
a plus.
7 with advantage.
There's also advantage for Mayleigh. There's 2 for Jennifer. You just used the one for Noura. There's 1 for Sara, and then there's another +1 for Mayleigh. Okay, so there's 2 for Mayleigh. +1 to Jamison, and then +1 for me. Dun dun dun. So you get up there. It doesn't seem like anybody sees you. Like you think you're being stealthy, but for anybody who is actually like kind of watching Lolly, you kind of notice that there's the 2 guards out front of the tower, and they're kind of off to the one side. Lolly kind of zips around the back, and you see one of the guards kind of go.
And I notice that, and I go, our friend really is she just likes to look places and see what's going on. She looks around at things because it's curious. We've never been here before. This is a really neat city, and your tower is really, really tall. And so I think she just wanted to go look and see what was going on up there.
She really shouldn't be doing so. Like we have.
Don't worry about it. It's fine.
We have very important things in this tower. There's.
Yeah, and we're here to make sure that the tower is clean. And I have a performance here later on tonight, so I would love to give you maybe an yes I do.
Give me a persuasion check. Because the one guard kind of elbows the other guard, and he's like, I don't know anything about everybody's persuasion. Anybody with these performance? There's a performance? I didn't know.
31.
Yeah, they're so confused right now. They're like, performance. Yeah, obviously. Performance here later tonight. Yeah, we both knew about that. Yeah. Oh, yeah, we totally knew about that. Okay.
Yeah, this is my crew. We need to get on it. So let's skedaddle.
You're the band.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Oh, the band. Right. What instruments do you all play? Like what type of music is it?
I lift my voice in praise.
I don't really like labels. We're kind of like, we do our own thing. It's very progressive.
Oh, okay. So you all like kind of like, I don't know, mash everything together?
Brad starts playing the drums.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we should probably let them in now. Yeah, okay, yeah, let's let them in, because, okay. And they, like, open the door for you. It's like...
Hey, Lolly, they're letting us in now.
Oh, okay. Do I see anything, even, like, with my face
while we're
pressed up
distracting
against
them?
this window?
Does Lolly have a chance to see anything?
You're just
because
looking
I really
in the...
just, not subtle, just smack with that roll, just right up against the glass.
Yeah, you're looking in. You don't really. It kind of seems like kind of a circular library in the one that you were looking in, but yeah, it seems like there's some magic users that use this particular tower.
I just kind of against the glass and draw a little heart, and then I fly back down.
Yeah.
Especially
That
after
one
hearing all
too.
that
Yeah.
jamming.
She. Let's let her in. Let's. Yeah.
Hi. Yeah.
No
What?
problem.
What's happening?
Sure. No. You're part of the band, right?
She's
yeah.
a triangle player. She's great. Wait till you hear her.
Also, I kind of sing some backup because I have such a soothing voice.
Wait. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Let them in. And he kind of screams in the door like, "It's the band. Let them in." The band. Sure. I guess we could. Right. It's like yeah. I don't know what's going on. So he lets you in. He's the other guard. He's easily convinced by the other two guards, because if the other two guards are out there, they know what they're talking about, apparently. So you enter.
As we're walking in, I say to Lolly, "When did you learn to play the triangle?"
Oh, I don't, but I guess I mean, how hard can it be?
No.
And
You just hit it, right?
yeah, we're not performing on stage together ever.
No.
We're not?
Oh, I'm really sad now. I thought for a second we were actually going to do that.
No, I was just trying to get them to let us in.
Well, there's still time to convince you.
So for the first floor, it is it's a circular tower. So it is kind of like a flat kind of meeting area, like a main foyer where you would greet guests to the tower. There's like a lush carpet on the floor. There's some tapestries that fall down in the like various areas, covering just what look like bookcases. And there is a kind of staircase that goes up, circling on your right. It looks like it goes up into the next floor.
Oh, by the way, guys, there's a library, I think, is what I saw outside that window. I didn't see anybody in there, but there's books.
Excellent. Go ahead, Godfrey.
Oh, I would most like to peruse the books in this city unknown to me, but I fear we must continue up.
Should we question anyone just to see if they are familiar with this? I am fearful, though, if we give away why we're here, can potentially. I wonder if we should talk to someone, however, to locate this item.
Yeah.
This is a big tower, and without something to go on, we'll, I think, be walking aimlessly, and I'm sure they will kick us out.
Right.
To exactly be straightforward.
Yeah, we can't go around telling people we're going to steal this thing that they rightfully stole from the other guy. They're going to be really sore about it.
Ask them if there's been any recent deliveries, packages.
Wink,
Sounds
wink.
more
I got
where
you.
they keep the things.
I feel like that sounds more suspicious. Maybe if we just like inquire, since we're new here, we're on tour. What do you got cool in the city? Maybe they end up showing us that.
We could just say that's where we got our instruments delivered.
Yeah, we're the band. We're performing. So maybe somebody would be so kind as to give us a tour of this place.
Oh, a tour. Now that actually could be a very interesting idea. My assumption is if this item, this eye, is of great value and import, it would probably keep it in very, very, very safe location, potentially an armory or some sort of treasury or even some sort of magical location. That's what I would do if I were to keep a magical item away from ne'er-do-wells like ourselves who have come to re-steal it back. Shall we then potentially try and ask for a tour?
I just keep it in my pocket.
Oh, no, I'm sure it's probably guarded. Maybe, we don't know. Or maybe they just toss it over on like a bookshelf. I don't know. But I'm thinking it's probably going to be trapped and guarded and not so easy to take back.
I agree that we will face some difficulty in acquiring it. Now, should we go on with this tour ruse, what is the name of our group of performers?
Mirad and the Marauders.
Works for me.
It does have a nice ring to it. I kind of like
Yeah,
it.
that's pretty good.
I like
Any
this.
other elements of the narrative that we should agree upon before we speak?
Let me do the talking.
Gladly.
If it all
So-
goes
Guard.
south, we can detain and I guess search and ransack this tower. On our way in, do we see how many people may be here?
And you see Dart start running a direction, and I go, that way south.
So there is a guard that is at the bottom of the stairs. Other than that, it seems kind of vacant of people on this particular level. Like it seems like it would just be a gathering area for if the person who owns the tower would be entertaining, just sort of like a beginning kind of main foyer area. And there's a guard that's at the bottom of the stairs and he's eating an apple. Just like,
We require a tour. Yes, you.
a tour.
A tour.
Like of the wait you're the band, right? Okay, yeah. So I can't leave my position though.
I'm famous. You absolutely can leave your position for me.
Persuasion check.
Okay. Persuasion. Uh, 24.
24. There's no chance of, I'm just rolling dice. That was a 16. So yeah, you pummeled him into submission mentally. So he's like, he puts his apple like in his pocket. He's like, oh yeah, I guess we can. He like kind of puts his spear on his back. Like, I guess we can. You wanted a tour, right? Well, this is the main foyer area, I guess. Yeah, it's kind of nice. And then he's like, okay, if you want to come with me, we can go upstairs and we can definitely go continue the
sure.
tour.
I'm sure there's so many more guards to take your place while you show us around, right?
Oh,
There's probably
yeah, but
lots of you.
usually they have to relieve me first. Like they have to let me know that I can go.
We were told we were going to have a tour. I think it's fine.
But it's okay. It's okay.
Yeah.
It's okay. You're famous, right? You're famous.
Yeah.
Okay.
right.
Yeah.
Maraud and the
Probably just
Marauders.
saying
Have you
there's-
not heard of us before?
In the flesh.
No.
Well, now you have. Congratulations.
Oh, okay. So, all right. So you haven't like quite hit it yet, is what you're saying? Like you're gonna get big in Silvatris, right? You're gonna that place. You're like from the Bard City.
This place is a
Exactly.
little out of my way, but yes, people will know me here soon.
Right.
And the rest
right.
of the band, of course.
Okay, yeah. So if I get like your signatures now, then I can sell it for more later, right?
We'll see how the tour goes. If the tour
Oh.
goes well, then it'd be our pleasure. But let's look around. Thank you.
Okay, cool. All right, yeah. Just come with me upstairs, and then he goes upstairs. And he's like, "So, what do you guys play? Like, I don't even know."
I play the triangle, also backup singer.
Oh, right. Okay.
Cards mostly.
Is that an instrument?
It is. It's fantastic. You'll love it. So I do a
Okay,
little. I
yeah.
do a little bit of backup vocals, but mainly just the bouncer.
Oh, okay. Yeah. All right. I think I can
Maraud
get
starts
into
playing a
this music.
lute as he just goes up the stairs.
And Galfrea will start humming along to the tune. I'm a vocalist, of course.
Oh, Cool. Yeah. When you get up to the second level, it is kind of more of the same. Like around the outside is like bookshelves that are just jam packed full of books. There's seems to be like a little bit of something for everyone in this particular uh, bookshelf area. Oh, so this is the second floor. This is more books. I'm really not into books myself. Like I've never really read one. Uh, kind of flip through it a little bit.
How many
Marvin.
floors in totals in this tower?
Oh, there's 5 floors. All the important stuff. I'm not supposed to tell you this, but all the important stuff is up on the 4th floor, right? Because
The fourth
everybody's
floor.
thinking it's going to be on the 5th floor, but it's not. It's really not,
How devious.
right?
So I'll lean into this character and say, so Lolly is actually a warlock. This is her first time in a warlock city. So it would be fantastic if you would show us that 4th floor so she could really taste and understand the wonderful things that you have here.
Yeah, get a real feel for the place.
Right.
Feel
Right.
right at home.
Yeah. That's gonna be a persuasion check.
Can I use? I would like to use my Fey presence to try to charm him.
You can.
So you gotta make a check. Is it wisdom? Wisdom save.
Wisdom save. Well, I'm back. That's a 6. So he's like, so, oh, right. Take you. Oh, yeah. I'll take you right up to the. What was it again?
Was
He
it the
leans over to
4th floor?
Vajra.
The
Whoa.
the fourth floor, sir.
The
Thank
4th
That-
floor.
Yeah. Let's go up there.
So
We've-
nice of you to give us a special tour. It really means a lot to me.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
We've heard that there are fantastic artifacts, items of great import. We're just here, travelers, bardic companions. We'd love to see whatever this city has to offer. So if there's anything that you could point out to us, it'd be fantastic for us to take a look and enjoy the sights.
Well, there's like the Well of Souls. That's pretty
Oh,
cool.
That's wonderful, but we're here in your tower at the 4th floor. Come
Oh,
on.
my tower. Right.
Yeah.
In here. Okay. I thought you were like wanting me to give you a tour of the whole city.
Well, I mean, we got to start somewhere.
Well, yeah. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's true. And he takes you up to the 3rd floor, which is mostly what Lolly saw. More of the same. There's things that are hanging off the wall. Like there's like kind of bits and baubles. There's like glass jars with various spell components and stuff labeled on them. And he's like, well, this is the 3rd floor. This isn't the important stuff just yet. There's a bunch of like stuff here that you can use for like, I don't know, doing like magic stuff.
While he's saying that, can I use message to just message each one individually and be like, can you detect magical stuff?
Sure.
Because I can't.
Also, while that's happening, Nahala will kind of like mosey her way to the back of the group. And she's going to hit herself with invisibility and kind of start nosying around things while no one can see her.
All right. That's
Is it-
easy enough to do.
Tizzy says,
No, but also why would can you eat the things on the 4th floor? Because Vajra was saying that you would get a taste of the city, and if the whole 4th floor is snacks, that would be really, really amazing. But I also don't know why you would want to build a tower out of snacks.
Oh, I've got an apple here if you want it. It's
oh, this was in
kinda-
the message reply.
Oh,
but-
damn.
Well, I'll totally take this apple. Get my pack for later.
I'll reply again, just be like, I meant that figuratively. Like, there's no snacks
Oh.
on, but we could probably find snacks afterwards.
No, I have some. I just thought it would be really neat if you had a whole floor of a tower that was made of food.
Oh, you know,
That
I
would
would
be
much rather
fantastic.
be there, yeah. But yeah, keep an eye out.
Okay, then I won't try and lick the walls. Can we go though? This is boring.
Tizzy would notice that as the guard is walking, he's kind of like into his other pocket. He's kind of like sneaking like little things every once in a while.
Snacks or
Oh yeah.
okay.
I am
good to know.
casting Detect Magic, by the way.
All right. So detect magic. Nothing on this floor, but you are almost blinded. Like there's something above you that is kind of shining down, like a magical aura that you're like, okay, turn that off. That's yeah, no.
Up there.
Tizzy's gonna just start bounding ahead.
Nahala will follow
Wait,
his
you
lead.
can't. I don't think that you're supposed to do that.
Fine, you're bringing us to the 4th floor. She's just excited to see all of your magical items and understand what this tower has to offer. We'll catch up to her. Let's make haste. Let's go.
Oh, okay, yeah, all right. And he kind of rushes up after Tierney.
Nahala just whispers to Tizzy while she's still invisible. Just keep running forward. Just run for the 5th floor. Just keep going. Just keep going.
And I'm gonna flutter up eye level and just kind of lock arms with this gent as he's just to try to, in case he gets too distracted,
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
keep
Let's
my
we have
charm
to
thing going.
go up to the what was it again?
4th floor.
4th.
Oh,
Fourth
right.
floor.
The-
Fourth
yeah,
floor.
the 4th floor. Right. So he goes up to the 4th floor. Tizzy rushing up there first. When you rush up to the 4th floor, it's kind of similar to the other floors, but there is a desk that's set up with various papers and just various bits all over it. And on the desk itself, there is a wooden circular disc with a glass kind of dome over top of it, and in it, on a metal holder, is a small looks almost like a stone,
Mhm.
but it has like an eye that looks like it's painted on it, but when you're moving, the eye kind of tracks you.
It's following me everywhere I go.
Galfrey is immediately entranced by this as it matches all of her iconography that she kind of carries with her. So she's immediately like,
So did I get there
in.
before or after? Before everybody got there, or is
Yeah,
everybody
you
there at
rushed.
the
Oh,
same time?
right.
You rushed up
right.
first.
Okay, I just wanted to see if I had time to hide. I want to give it a
Uh,
quick once over and then hide if I can.
You do, yeah.
Okay. So yeah, I'm gonna give it a quick look for traps and such, and then
All right.
duck
Give
into
me
wherever I think the most convenient hiding place might be.
Give me a roll to find traps.
Is that, can I do a perception on that or?
Yeah.
Or,
Or investigation. Sorry.
okay. Investigation.
To say Murad is
I'm
probably
going to use one of my rerolls here.
behind Lolly and the
That's better,
guards, just
16.
serenading them.
16.
So give me 1 sec. My headphones.
For Charm Person, the duration, when Charm Person ends, does the NPC have a favorable response to us, or are they aware that we have charmed them afterwards? Yeah, they're aware, right? And then
Yeah.
are usually displeased.
Mm.
I'm just re-remembering.
That's, yeah. They're aware that they were charmed.
I think Friends is the one where they come out hostile. Charmed, we already were on his good side. We just got a little bit of a boost. Friends, they're like, oh no, you didn't.
Sorry about
Headset
this, everybody.
dies.
My headphones went down. I'm just adding them back in. Give me one sec.
Good.
Been there before.
So while we're down, let's just do a quick reminder. We are playing for Jaspers Game Day, which works for teen suicide prevention. That's what, if you are here and are newer to this game, thank you for being here. There is a donation link in chat for the Tiltify. Your donations affect our game and how we play it. And thank you to everybody who's donated, and thanks for everybody who's hanging out.
Yes, absolutely. Thank you to everyone joining us.
Yeah, and if you can donate, and if you can't donate right now, you don't have the means, share the link. Let people know what we're doing.
It's actually Jaspers Game Week, so there are games going on all week for this cause. So you can find people on all sorts of channels playing to support this cause.
And I want to thank everybody that I'm playing with. And just a fun fact for the audience at home, this is my first game of D&D 5th edition ever. So I mean, could I be any luckier? Seriously, like, no, the answer is no.
You're doing a wonderful job.
And I'm back. All right.
Thank you.
Where was I? The investigation check.
We were checking, yeah, for it was a 16.
16? Okay. There does seem to be a bit of a trap located on it. When you take a look at the kind of base of the glass jar, the wooden part, there's like a little teeny tiny piece of metal that seems to be latched up onto it.
Is it something I can disable?
You should be able to, yeah. It seems
Okay,
like
try
like
that with a sleight of hand check?
Yes.
Okay. Tizzy is gonna go
Look at it really carefully and see if I can move this and I can adjust that. And if I hold that down with my pinky and I move that,
and I, oh yeah, 27.
Sorry, 27. Oh yeah, that's
so. I'm gonna unlatch it, and as soon as it's done, and I feel the click of it being undone, I'm gonna step away and go hide so that it's ready to go for after there's space to clear out and grab it.
Okay. That would be a, I believe, stealth check.
23.
You find there's a like a carpet that's kind of hanging off the one particular banister that touches the floor, like the others don't seem to. You can easily hide behind that. And that's when everyone else comes up to the floor, and the guard, after getting kind of presence clouded with Lolly, is looking at Lolly, and he kind of walks into the railing a little bit, like, sorry, excuse me. So this is what was it again?
4th floor.
Right, 4th floor.
Fantastic. What is here of importance that we could see and experience here in this wonderful city?
Well, this is the there's a guy, Bren, I believe. He kind of owns the tower. Like, this is where he does a lot of his experimentation.
Fantastic. Where's this Bren right now?
Oh, he's out. I think he's probably, I guess if you're the band, right? Like, I guess he's preparing for the band to show up. Feast, probably.
Sure.
Feast
Any idea when he might return? Did he tell you? Did he tell the other guards?
It's probably gonna be a few hours, I guess.
Not a problem. Not a problem.
Also, Boy, this is a really, really swanky tower. What does this guy do for a living?
Oh, he's one of the warlocks that's in the yeah, he does magical things and he talks to somebody. I don't know. He gets powers.
Ah, yeah, I'm familiar.
Well, there's like a few things like the shield over here. It's I've heard it's kind of magical. I don't know what it does necessarily. And then there's that creepy eye thing over there that kind of, I don't know, it follows you around. And something
Could
that
you
Tizzy
just
would have known. Sorry.
I'm sorry, could you describe what it looks like? Like you said it was a circular wooden
The shield or the eye?
eye. Yeah.
Yeah, it's circular, but it is in a glass kind of jar.
Gotcha.
How big is it?
It's approximately 3 inches or so in diameter. Tizzy would have noticed definitely upon when you've gone to hide, the eye would have followed you, but as soon as everyone else came up to the floor, the eye kind of goes and looks at them.
Do you have any idea what this object does and how it has come to be here in this tower?
No, I just know it's really creepy. I heard like I don't know. It's been here for a while.
Is it all right if we hold it out and look at it? Like, take it out? Can I touch it?
I don't think you're allowed to. Like, I was told we're not allowed to touch it.
What happens if you touch it?
Yeah.
Bad things. I don't know. I've never actually. See, I'm one of the smarter guards, so I know that if somebody says don't touch something in like
You're
a
good.
magical
You're a wise
tower,
man. You're a wise man. Wise man. You said
That's
something
what
that
I'm
was
saying.
a little odd to me, though. You said it's been here for a while.
yeah, it's been here
How-
for a while.
How long is a while?
I don't know, a couple of months or so.
Months. Interesting. Months.
So this is a new acquisition to the museum collection, is what you're saying.
Yeah, I would say so, kind of.
All right, well,
Well-
look at the time. Do you guys think we should probably do our band vocal warm-ups here? Maybe, you could just give us a little space.
Yes. This room has great acoustics.
Great acoustics. Great acoustics. Look at these high vaulted ceilings.
This is where
Like
we're going to
beautiful
perform.
sounds
You
here.
see, we're going to perform here for Bren. So we'll be fine here. You can go.
And the
return-
eye is obviously going to give us a great audience. It's always watching.
Yeah, it's really creepy. It weirds me out, man.
That's fine. You
Excellent.
can go ahead and go back downstairs.
We
Yeah,
need anything, we'll let you know.
we don't want to get you in trouble or nothing.
Oh yeah, but I kind of want to stay here with you, really, because you guys are.
I'll be back down soon. Don't you worry.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because I want to help out the band.
Yeah.
Autographs,
And when,
all that,
and when
yeah.
we come back down, we'll get you those autographs.
Do you guys need a roadie or something? Like,
If you can actually keep watch, that would be fantastic.
yeah,
So
I'm really
Uh-huh.
good at
back to
that.
your-
I'm
Oh,
good at that.
'cause you
I can do
know.
that.
We don't want any of those, no stalkers or weirdos. Sometimes fans can get a little crazy.
Right.
It's out of love, but really, sometimes we got to be careful. And you look like a strong type that's good at
Well,
garden
yeah.
things.
Well, yeah.
While they're all talking, Tizzy's gonna go use a mage hand, and she's gonna go and she's just gonna lift up the corner of the thing, grab the eye, and try and pocket it. So she's not
When
actually
Tizzy does
touching it.
that-
Oh.
Okay. If she does
No,
it
no, go ahead.
successfully, Nahala will do a minor illusion if she can to make it look like it never left. So it'll look like the eye's still in there after she takes it.
Nice.
Yes, this is the best teamwork.
That would be
Sleight of hand.
sleight of hand. That'll
I
work.
was legit looking at minor illusion right as you were saying that.
So that would be a 21.
Woo.
I believe you still have an advantage roll if you
I
want.
do.
If you wanted to completely crush it.
Do. Oh no, that was worse. So
21. Okay.
21 is what we're going with, though I do have, if I can throw any stealth goodies on there,
Yeah.
I can
I'm gonna
do
roll
a
his
stealth
with
roll on it.
disadvantage.
Yeah, because I was waiting for his back to be turned and for him to be distracted by everybody else who's busy being
I
distracted
actually
talking about
rolled
practice.
much better on that one, but it's with disadvantage, so it's kind of average. It's 11. I got a 19 on the other one though. Like, leave it to me to roll the good roll when they're rolling disadvantage. It's always the way.
Oh yeah, so my stealth is a 30. And my sleight of hand is a 21.
Okay. Yeah, so the mage hand kind of little wisp comes out and lifts up the glass jar, puts it aside, grabs the eye, puts the glass jar back, and then the eye goes to you, and then
Comes back to
Nahala's
Tizzy, takes it in 2 hands. Or no, she doesn't touch it. I lied. She opens her pouch and drops it in.
and Nahala kind of subtly behind her back does like a minor illusion, and it looks like there's an eye there that seems to be following people. Oh, so you just want me to wait then downstairs?
You know what? Actually, guys, on second thought, I think it would be better to rehearse outside in the fresh air, maybe right outside the gate somewhere. Like it was just, I'm feeling that more with my chakras right now.
Yeah, you know, the humidity with the mists and all, probably good for your vocal cords.
Gotta listen to your chakras. You absolutely have to listen.
Oh, you
when they're
gotta
there, they're
listen to
there.
your chakras. I always say that. Yeah.
And I think I ate some dairy earlier, and I know you're not supposed to do that before you sing. So I would like to
don't
just
really
breathe
have
in
a-
the air.
We don't have a public washroom though, if that's what you need.
It's my voice only. I assure you.
Right. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. When I drink dairy, it's kind of bad.
That's Tizzy kind of steps back into the group and sneaks back in just to kind of mix back in like she's been there the whole thing.
That's more information than we need to know.
Yeah, she
Oh.
wasn't talking about that. She just got a little spellfist.
Okay. Well, I didn't know that happened. You could have like tea or something, right?
Yes, just no cheese before the performance. Never.
Could you meet us out? You know, go get some. Would you be able to put the kettle on?
Oh,
and
yeah.
we'll go about our business.
Sure. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's yeah. Okay. Yeah. He goes off to put the kettle on.
Okay.
Real quick.
Hold on. Could I? I'm looking at teleportation circle. If I can, how far of where can I? Is there a limit to where I could have us end up? I've never used this before.
Neither by.
You usually have a second location, I think, for it that's already established. So if we had
So
a
if we would
teleportation circle
establish
at
that-
our home base,
Back
we
at
could-
at the boss's place.
I think that's right. Look.
Yeah, I think it is a pre-established, but there's no, as long as yeah, as long as that the circle's 10 feet and everybody gets in it.
Yeah,
Follows
so
the
if
great
you
spell.
create it, yeah, if you create it, there should be a permanent teleportation. If there's a permanent one at our home base, then if you make one now, we could just hop in it and port over. Or there could be one at the Temple of Sabras. There could be like lots of different places that you could go with it, depending where you want it.
Should we have decided that it would be back at our location?
If you want, yeah.
Yeah. All right. I'm gonna draw a circle. Everybody get in.
Getting
Only
in the
takes a minute to
circle.
cast, so I think we're good.
Oh,
Yeah, I don't.
oh, by the way, I have the thing.
Yes.
And she looks over at the eye. She goes, that one's not real.
Well done. Well done.
How'd the fake one get there?
Just a little bit of this. Ooh, and
was
then it
nice
it started
work.
doing that thing. Yeah, thank you.
All right. So it takes a minute, and so I would assume that if anybody else has anything they're doing within that minute.
Standing by to protect just in case.
Yeah.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
at the ready. At the ready.
About halfway through your casting of that, one of the guards actually comes down from the 5th floor, and they're like, what are you doing here?
Polymorph.
Vocal warm-ups.
I want to turn him into a little bird.
All right.
He can be a finch.
Yeah. So after he says, what are you doing here? The kind of disappears.
DC 18 wisdom check, so he could pass potentially.
Not with that roll.
As soon as I see that you've turned him into a bird, I immediately grab Dart and I'm like, Dart, no!
Art is fixated on the bird.
No, no, you can't. You can't. Don't.
As
His wings flapping.
Yeah, the guard disappears and his armor kind of falls into a thing. His helmet kind of lands, and then out from his helmet, like there's a bird that flies up and lands on one of the bookshelves, and Dart is like,
Nope, 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 nope,
Yeah,
nope,
Mariah's
nope,
just
nope.
like, do. I'm going through changes.
wow. All right. So you are able to successfully complete that particular spell, the circle.
All right. Everybody in.
Excellent.
So you step into the circle and you instantly appear back near where the magistrate's office was.
Everybody all right? Sometimes
Yeah.
these things get a little weird.
That was easier than I thought it was going to be, though. That was
Yeah.
nice.
It's going to be a really confused guard, though.
They really
Oh,
need
poor
to
guy.
get better anti-theft.
We never gave him autographs. I feel so bad.
I think
That's
that'll be the
probably the
least of
best.
their worries after they see what's been missing.
I
Agreed.
feel kind of bad. They're probably all fired at best.
There's something that man said, though,
Oh,
that
no.
confused me. They said that had been there for several months. When did the person who gave us this quest say that they had stolen, or that the original orb had been stolen? It seemed to me that it had been a recent theft, not one that
You're
had occurred
right.
months ago.
You're right. Do you think we grabbed the wrong one?
Or I wonder if there's something else that we may not be aware of. I'm
yeah,
not sure.
that's probably more it.
Someone
keep it.
is employing deception.
And again, if this seems all off, we got the black market value.
I think that's exactly what we should do with it, to be honest. If people are lying and like telling us one thing and then doing another, I mean, maybe it's best if we just keep it and divvy it up.
But
Divvy up
the
the
city
eyeball?
needs
Oh, the
protection, does it not?
I think we should try and catch this person in a lie. Let's
Mm.
try and set him up. So
Yes.
we can simply ask him how long ago it had been taken, or trying to find any type of duplicity in his actions
Gee,
or
I
words.
wish I had a Zoni of truth spell I could do, but I do not.
Nor do I.
But our combined minds can think of something, I'm sure of it.
That's right.
Oh yeah.
So
Got
here's the
a few
question:
tricks up my sleeves.
if we find that this is not what we would originally were told, do we then keep this for ourselves? He may be very angry about this. Do we then try to attack him? What
We
what
just
would be the
failed
play?
at what we did, maybe?
Oh, we tell him that we weren't able to get the orb.
Yeah, no harm, no foul, right? He just won't pay us for the job done.
There
But it
was a
won't matter
guard
because we
who
could sell
wanted
that
lots
thing.
and lots and lots of autographs, and our hands got so tired that our fingers didn't work anymore to move the mechanisms.
Yeah, and if he seems like a sleazeball, we sell that eyeball and retire somewhere.
But he did say it had no value.
Immeasurable, I think he had mentioned. Immeasurable.
Yeah, that means a lot of money.
A lot. Yes.
Oh, why didn't you just say it's worth a lot then? Makes a lot more
question.
sense.
That actually is a legitimate question. Let's go talk.
All right, I'm ready.
So you're making your way into the office of the magistrate.
Mhm.
Yeah. I'll cast Mage Armor on myself.
So
Oh, rats, we should have stole that shield for you.
Danail welcomes you like, oh, yes, you've returned. That was so fast. It's a day's journey. How did you get back so fast?
Well, first of all, there were dead people on the road. So you should probably
Oh.
have someone look into that because that's
Yeah.
not a good thing to have happening in your cities.
Very hazardous roads, very hazardous.
It's yes. Were bandits? Like what?
No, they were
What happened?
dead. There was a cart with a bunch of people, and they were all dead, but they were there and they were coming at us, and they now they were on fire, but they didn't have the eyes you were looking for. They had just regular, well, dead eyes, but not the eyes that you wanted.
Yeah.
Yeah, wait, they were on fire and coming at you?
No,
At
I
some
set
points,
them on
yeah.
fire.
Oh, wait, but wait, they were still coming at you on fire?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, you know how many fiery dead zombies you got roaming your streets?
Well, and then some of them we killed them again, and then they came back again.
It's a stinking bloodbath out there. You can't send people out into those streets. Very unsafe.
But did you retrieve the eye?
No. But speaking of, the eye, how long has it been missing for? Did you say?
Oh, it's been a long time, like a couple months. We have to. It takes us a while to print out the sheets to get everyone's attention to bring in adventurers
Got it,
like
got it.
yourselves. Yeah.
Well,
You could just learn a sending spell like my Grammy, and then just send that out to some people who can then talk to their friends in cities. I think might be faster for next time.
could you do a perception check just to see if we believe what he's saying about the couple of months?
Bardic inspiration.
14 plus what? Plus a D10.
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 That is a dirty 20.
That is a dirty 20. He seems to be telling the truth. He's super nervous. But that seems to be his go-to.
I send a message to each individual person. I'm like, oh crap, you guys, I think he's not lying to us.
Should we give him the peeper?
I think so.
I go up and I hold his hand. I say, really, it's gonna be okay.
Thank you. Do you,
Should we go talk to the king person again?
oh, the magistrate?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I can bring you in if you would like.
Uh-huh.
Oh, okay. Yes. Right this way.
Brad
hold
plays
his
him a
hand.
little tune to try to make him less nervous.
It does not work at all. Yeah,
You know,
he's
there are
music.
clerics out there who help with anxiety. You
Well,
could maybe talk to one of them. It might help.
maybe maybe that would work. But it's just like I'm just worried that I'm making sure that everyone is doing the right job and making sure that everyone is taken care of. That sort of thing. I worry about people.
You seem like a
We're
good
very
guy.
capable. We're very
Relax,
capable. No need to worry on our behalf.
Oh,
Yeah.
that seems to lighten him a little bit. But it's kind of like from, turn to 11 down to turn to 10.
Sure.
It's almost not noticeable.
Seems to me like you do a good dose of work-life ratio adjustment.
Oh, well, I stay here all the time.
I'm gonna ask your
that's
boss to
it.
give you a nice raise.
Yeah,
Oh,
some
okay.
paid
Maybe a few days
vacation
off.
time. Uh-huh.
Well, wait, what's a vacation?
Oh, you poor sweet baby. You really
Oh,
do need one.
I don't know what that is. But anyway, Gilland is waiting for you, and he opens the door for you.
We'll
In we
tell him
go.
you're doing a bang-up job.
And Gilland is waiting. Hello, my friends. Welcome back. You, were you successful in getting the eye?
Show him the goods.
Take it out. All right, open the bag and
Oh yes, that is definitely the eye of Pelor. He's going to reach in if you're not going to.
yeah, I don't want to
Okay.
kind of gingerly will hand it over.
Oh, thank you very much. This will help us.
It watches you. It's kind of creepy. No matter where you go, it just follows you.
Yeah, yes, that is one of its traits, unfortunately. But we will be using this in protecting our city once again from the mists of Ravenloft. I overheard that you were having problems with people who were dead.
Yes, we
Yeah, I
encountered those
remember.
myths. On our way to Yonkoth, we encountered them. A caravan had been ambushed and citizens were slain.
You should probably put on an Amber Alert, just for your citizens of your town.
Well, that is one of those unfortunate things of having our city so close to Ravenloft. The mists, they encroach upon us and create all manner of beasts, undead creatures that come out and attack. This, however, and he holds up the eye, this will definitely protect us.
And magistrate, if you
Go ahead.
go ahead. Okay. And magistrate, just as a protector and a healer myself, would you be able to describe the nature of the protection that will be placed upon the town once the spell is complete?
It will be a kind of a shield, a dome, an abjuration of sorts to protect us. It will.
And you
keep
do
the
this every
mists-
100 years.
Approximately, yes, every 100 years. We would have already done so had the eye not been taken from us.
Is it like a big dehumidifier?
Kind of, yes.
Sounds legit.
May I also like make some sort of roll to determine like the truthfulness of these statements about protection?
Sure.
Okay. And that's perception or insight?
It'll be an insight check.
Okay.
It sounds a lot like what was happening elsewhere, but that was a whole thing, and it didn't go well for them, I heard. So, don't make deals with devils or demons.
I got a
Second that.
16.
He seems to be completely and utterly truthful.
Okay.
But also, just have you considered moving?
Yeah, maybe a nice wall at the very least.
We have found actually that walls don't seem to protect us
Then
from
perhaps
the mists.
grab an artificer or 100 and make them make little birds that just flap their wings all the time and just blow the mists away.
Just to fan it off?
I'm not sure that would work.
Have you tried it yet?
Again,
No.
have you considered moving?
Well, it's our city is rather large. It would be hard to move us all. We didn't even have this problem. About 1,000 years ago, apparently, is when it started. The mists encroach a little bit more each and every year.
What precautions
Yeah, go ahead.
what precautions will you take to make sure that the eye is not stolen from you again?
Oh, we will protect it this time a little more readily. The protection we had on it before was not as adequate as we had hoped. We will definitely bring in experts to protect it a little bit more this time.
I can only assume that there will be recourse. Our faces were seen. They will know that we have been there, and I'm sure that they will trace us back to you. So I would suggest that you take great care after this event. We didn't harm anyone while we reclaim this eye for you. However, I can only anticipate that you will draw the ire of this group from Yankoth.
I see what you did there.
So we should probably leave autographs with him, huh?
That's a good idea. It could make us our whole operation seem legit if this was part of our tour also.
Use a stage name if you're going to do that, because real names can sometimes get iffy once you put them in writing. Magic works that way sometimes.
Kizzy's autograph is now going to read iffy.
Yes, thank you all for bringing this. This will be a great day in our city.
You're welcome.
We are glad to have done this for you. I feel as though, as you say, it gets more difficult as time goes on to prevent the mist from encroaching upon your city. Perhaps you should employ those with great knowledge in order to concoct a longer term solution so that your citizens may enjoy greater safety in the future.
We will certainly do so. We will seek out the wisest practitioners of magic to see if we can get more protection for our city, because at this rate, I fear that the mists of Ravenloft will overtake our fair Cromworth.
That sounds like a great reason for me to leave here.
You're not wrong.
Coinage, please.
Oh
yeah, I believe we're on the point of negotiating our reward.
If you talk with Danielle, he will definitely help you.
Yeah, give that man a raise too. And some days off.
Yeah, need some time off.
Oh, And thank you once again, all, for helping with the Eye of Pelor. It is you will have the thanks of our city. Your names, we will put them in the great record of protectors.
Yeah, put us down as Murad and the Marauders.
Yeah.
I'm not sure how marauders would go over as protectors of the city, but
It's
sure.
a band.
Yes,
Don't worry about it.
that can be done, certainly. But I unfortunately, my friends must ask you to leave at this point. I have to concentrate for at least a few days in order to cast this particular spell.
You got it. You want some alone time? Loud and clear. Do you guys want to go get something to eat?
I know a great hot dog stand right around the corner. Let's go.
Some people like to be watched. Let him do his thing.
Oh, thank you once again. And he's like kind of ushering you out.
I don't know. The shish kebab sounded really good.
Don't they sound really good? Now you put it in my head, and now I couldn't.
Yeah,
I
just
couldn't stop
stick it.
thinking about them.
I regret nothing.
I recall the s'mores.
Listen, that's the we got our dessert lined up. Let's go. Let's do this. Let's make this happen.
Earned and well deserved.
So he
Indeed.
closes the door behind you, and he kind of goes back to his seat. And Danail pays you each 200 gold and whatever it is that you would need for replacement of equipment, for arrows, for an extra couple of spell components, etc. And the party goes to eat s'mores and hot dogs, I'm guessing.
And shish kebabs.
Shish
don't
kebabs.
And
forget
shish
them.
kebab. Little bit of everything.
Basically,
It's,
anything you can make on a skewer.
And Rod is just walking away singing, "This is the song that doesn't end."
Oh, how dare you.
As soon as he starts
How
singing it,
dare you.
because she's
Yeah.
convinced that it will.
and a magical curse descends upon all of you. You must
After
maintain
that, I
the
probably
song.
deserve it.
But before after the party ends up in the feast of s'mores and hot dogs, the camera kind of goes back up to the magistrate, Galen the Wise. And Galen starts laughing to themselves. And they step out of the shadows, and it is Sirik, one of the gods. And he says, "Excellent. They have given me exactly what I wanted. They've stolen this item for me. Next, I will find a group of adventurers to infiltrate Salvata, the city of bards." And that is where we will end this particular journey.
We got hoodwinked.
They
We
got
did. We
spooked.
all knew it. We all knew it too. We're like,
You
we're
were
being
so
lied
close.
to.
So thank you.
Hashtag vengeance for nervous guard guy.
Right?
Right? Oh my god.
So thank you to all of my players, and thank you so much to everyone who donated. That is amazing. We completely smashed that goal. I am so blown away. Like I can't believe it. This is amazing. You guys are so great. We did all the raffles. I will set up another raffle for the dice box because I think we've run out of time, unfortunately. So I will do that. We'll leave it on for about 10 minutes and then I'll set that up. So I will do the giveaway and then we will do a quick roundtable letting everybody know We'll do a round table. Let's go in the same order-ish. And that is, sorry, give me 1 sec. It's in my notes. Let's start off with Jennifer.
Hey, I am Jen Kretchmer. You can find me on Twitter as @DreamWisp or on Twitch as DreamWispJen. I am part of the cast of Heroes of Planes, which is Tuesdays on Demiplane RPG. I'm also one of the authors of Candlekeep Mysteries and the creator of the Accessibility and Gaming Resource Guide, which you can find in my pinned tweet. And I'm a writer, producer, actor, all the things. I have another Jaspers Game Day game coming up on the 5th with Lauren Urban, Jasmine Bular, and Matthew Lillard. And this was so much fun. Thank you so much for having me.
Thank you for doing it. And Noura, you're up next.
Hi, everyone. I'm Noura Ibrahim. I've been your Lolly Blip, your fairy warlock. Fairy, I can't talk anymore. Fairy Archfey Warlock. You can find me at Neurological on Instagram and Twitter. Mondays, I'm on Realmsmith for Into the Mist. This Wednesday is going to be the season finale of our Vampire the Masquerade run on New Game Who This on Glass Cannon Network. Thursday, catch me on D&D for Black Dice Society. Friday, catch me on Q Times for our Mage the Ascension game, also DM'd by B. Dave Walters. I can't talk anymore, guys. By the end of the show, as always. And then Saturday, we just did our Damsels and Dice on Pixel Circus, our season finale, but we're doing an after show kind of slumber party thing this Saturday. And I think that's all I got for this week, but please follow me on the things so you can catch me on the stuff I'm doing. And thank you for having me. This was amazing. And thank you all who donated, and take it away, Mayleigh.
Yes, hello everyone, Mayleigh Damage. You can find me on all the socials at whatever they are / Mayleigh Damage. Thank you for having me here. This was very, very fun. Glad to game with all of you. Some of you for the first time, some of you again. You can catch me on Tuesdays on Hunters Entertainment Twitch, playing Outbreak Undead. And you can catch my new music single, Mothership, on iTunes, Spotify, Pandora, Apple Music, wherever music is available, there I shall be. And yes, thank you again for having me.
And Jamison.
Good, everybody. My name is Jamison Stone. Congratulations to the lucky winner of the Red Opera. If you guys like Warlock books, the Red Opera is fantastic. If you also like bards, we currently have a bardic campaign and setting in Salvata, which is live right now on Kickstarter. You can learn more at thebardbook.com. If you enjoyed Vajra, the character that I played today, he's actually in both of those books. So you can head on over to theredopera.com to learn more about our bardic campaign, our Warlock campaign and setting. And if you want to learn more about a bardic campaign and setting, that's thebardbook.com. You can follow me on Twitter and Instagram at Stone Jamison. Thank you.
And next is Sara.
Hi, my name's Sara Rieger. I played Galfreya, the cleric of Sabras. I'm a creative partner at Martlet Games, and we were so happy to be able to help sponsor this game for Jaspers Game Day. Was really a great experience for me. You can catch me on the Martlet Games channel on Wednesday of this week at 8:30 Central, 9:30 Eastern. I am storytelling my very first Vampire the Masquerade game. It is in 5th edition. It is a historical chronicle taking place in London just after Armistice Day, which is the end of World War I. And it is exploring the tragedy of kindred existence. There are some London canonical vampire NPCs for you to enjoy that I'll be portraying. I'd really be honored if you join me for my very first vampire story at that time, and we'll be running weekly with that. And then I'm also in the Vancouver by Night Delve into Darkness game as Jude the Brawlin' Tremere. So a lot of wild antics on that one. Prince and I have a very good time there. So that's on Saturday as part of the Vampire Takeover that Vancouver does, including Philly by Night. Thank you so much to everyone. Thank you to the party for ushering me into the world of D&D. Now that I've got a taste, I'm ready to come back for more. So thanks everybody again.
And last but certainly not least is Prince.
Everybody, I am Mir Hamza, also known as Prince or Dimples and Dice on the interwebs. You can find me at my Twitch channel, twitch.tv/Dimples and Dice, where I stream a variety of games along with my TTRPG content. This week, you can find me on Wednesday at Rolling These 20s, my sister station, at 7:30 p.m. with our D&D campaign. On Thursday, you can find me on Faeforge Academy with a Sky Pirate D&D campaign, homebrew. It's kind of offshoot of the Faeforge Academy. And then Thursday night at 7 p.m. Eastern Time, I'll be launching a new campaign on my channel. My wife will be DMing the game, and we'll have a great cast, and that will be called the Bloodlight Waste. Going to be a bit of a treasure hunting campaign. It's going to be really good. Every Thursday throughout May. And then Saturday, as I said, we'll be on Vancouver by Night at 3 p.m. at Eastern Time. And then Rolling These 20s at 9 p.m. Eastern Time as a storyteller for our Philly by Night campaign.
And this guy is Storyteller Steve, apparently now DM Steve. I don't know. I might run a couple more games. Thank you to my awesome cast here. You guys all did amazing, and ushering me in as a first-time DM is, I couldn't have asked for a better cast. I'm serious. This is great.
Thank you, Steve. Yeah.
And thanks to everybody in the chat. You guys are all awesome. Thanks for everybody who donated. You are amazing. Thanks for helping to spread the links. Thanks to Martlet Games and Dimples and Dice for helping us out, for bringing this amazing cast and game together. I can't say enough to all of you. You're all amazing. I'm just blown away by the generosity. And if you want, there's the last raffle going on right now. There's still a couple minutes left on that. Thanks to Jamison and Satine for doing the interview at the beginning, and for the PDF of Red Opera, which we just finished the giveaway for. It's amazing. I love that source book, which is why I tied both of them in together. A little bit of going into the city in the Red Opera, and a little bit of the looking to the future and heading over to the Bards. So yeah, I am rambling at this point. So thank you, everybody. We're gonna just do a kind of a thanks for watching screen for a couple minutes while the last raffle finishes off. And yeah, thank you and goodbye. Have a good night, everybody.
Bye.
Shout out to Blandy McBlanderson.
Blandy McBlanderson.
Thank you, Blandy
Yes.
McBlanderson.
Thank you so much.
Everybody that donated, thank y'all.
Yeah, really, really appreciate it.